So what we're doing is we're going to be talking about DCeased. DC's version of the Zombieverse. This is going to be I think a 6-part series of us breaking down each issue so that you guys can get it, or if you want to, you can go out and buy it. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications as to when we're coming out with new content, and let's begin. We start part 1 of our series on a high note. The Justice League has just defeated Darkseid and stopped his invasion, or so we thought. Being defeated, jaw-broken, and being compelled by the lasso of truth, Batman wants him to say he'll leave and not return to our Earth. Darkseid agrees he will leave, he has what he came for. Green Arrow says, "You know, I really thought this was going to go well right up to the last ominous sentence." That made me laugh because I was thinking the same thing. Batman being Batman noticed Cyborg is missing. He's not in Metropolis or on Earth. Everyone is wondering how he knows that. He says he placed a location monitor on him. Upset, Flash asks him, is he tracking any of them? A slight pause, and Batman says no. Green Arrow hits us again with one of his awesome one-liners. Anyone else concerned about that slight pause there? Again, another one of those one-liners that made me laugh. We head over to Apocalypse where Darkseid, Darkseid's lackey, is torturing the kidnapped Cyborg. Here we find out why they took him in the first place. The other half of the anti-life equation has manifested inside of Cyborg. Before we move on, I have to give Cyborg his due diligence. Not only does he picks at Darkseid for having to have all of his subordinates call him Almighty, but he also asks him, because of the entrance that Darkseid made, was he waiting in the corridor to make a good entrance? Darkseid, frustrated with Cyborg and his jokes, demands Darkseid rips his tongue out. As Darkseid enacts his plan and places a mother box with the other half of the anti-life equation on Cyborg, Darkseid tells Darkseid, if we do it like this, he's sure to die. And if he dies, the anti-life equation goes with him. Darkseid comes up with an idea. Why don't we control Victor Stone's end? He does plan B by calling forth death himself. And out comes the Black Racer. Darkseid, being the boss that he is, grabs him by his throat and holds him while Darkseid takes a piece of death. With both the halves of the anti-life equation and a part of death all combined in Cyborg, everything goes to pot. It's all downhill. Darkseid starts clawing at himself. Darkseid, realizing what's happening because he isn't affected by the poisoning, opens the mother box and sends Cyborg somewhere else. Darkseid, in a fit of rage, destroys the Dark Racer, and he leaps into the fires of Apocalypse, killing himself. We head over to Earth, right in the middle of Metropolis, where the mother box portal opens and out comes Cyborg. As soon as our metal friend lands, he automatically is online, and the anti-life equation goes from Cyborg into the internet. Trying his hardest to set up firewalls, Cyborg soon realizes the damage has been done. The equation spreads as a techno-organic virus, and all hell breaks loose. People are tearing, scratching, clawing, trying to tear the equation out of their head, but it's too late. We cut to Superman in the home of Scott Free and Big Barda, thanking them for going to Apocalypse to rescue Cyborg when he hears screams, but not just any screams, the world screams. Immediately he thinks Lois and John and head to their destination, while on the other hand, John and Damian are playing video games while Lois is looking for her phone. And Damian's like, how would I know? John reminds him, you're like a super detective. Batman's son should be able to find a phone. Damian reminds him, dude, you have X-ray vision. And John thinks about it and goes, hey, you got a point. John uses his X-ray vision and finds the phone. Right before he is infected, Superman destroys both the TV and the phone. Then we head over to the Batcave where Batman is of course watching everything and finds out some terrible, terrible news. An estimated 6 million people worldwide have been infected, and at the current rate of the internet, the virus will spread within days, infecting billions. It immediately crosses his mind to ask if the connection was disabled in the house. The answer is a scary no. He activates an EMP, shutting down everything in the house. Cut back over to Superman watching the catastrophe. Plans on assembling the Justice League. Damian, worried about his father, because he's not answering his bat radio. Superman reassures Damian because he heard this whole thing started over social media, and well, Batman isn't very social, so he's sure he's okay. He learns never to underestimate Batman. Walking down the hall of Wayne Manor, he spots Alfred in a bit of trouble. The trouble is coming from none other than Dick Grayson or Nightwing. Trying to talk some sense into Dick before he has to knock some sense into Dick, he then is attacked by Tim or Red Robin. Holding the two off as best as he can, he orders Alfred to run. In this final panel, we see the former Robin and Red Robin getting the best of Batman and tearing him to shreds. And there you have it, guys. The first issue or part 1 of DC's DCeased. Let me know what you guys think of DC's version of their Zombieverse. I personally like it. But let me know how you feel down in the comment section below. It's been real. Blacksmith out.